Today is the absolute best time to be an author. Think about this. You are now able to conceive an idea, develop it, produce it, deliver it, market it, and even sell it in digital storefronts. This power was not available to you even 10 years ago. This is just a huge shift in power from gatekeepers, traditional publishers, to you. Now, it's a great thing for you that the rules don't work anymore, but a lot of authors that I know still try to use old tactics. If the rules have changed, they've changed through the entire ecosystem. So you just got to think differently about what you're doing and how you run your business as an author. So to grossly oversimplify it, and forgive me for doing so, there's two things that you need to do. One is you've got to produce a good product, and then two, you've got to connect with an audience. Now, as far as producing a good product, that's absolutely it's table stakes. You are not even a part of the conversation if you have not produced a good product. And there's two elements to that. Get some help with copy editing, proofreading. Make sure it's really good content. You may be a really good writer, but you're always going to benefit from getting a good editor. That's just a very worthwhile investment. And then second is get a good cover designer too. You want to produce a very professional product. You want people to be interested and click through once you get your product live. Okay, so great. You have a good set of content, fantastic. Next thing that you got to do is you got to develop an audience, and you got to do this through bi-directional, one-to-one connections with your audience. From you, not from a proxy. You've got to roll the sleeves up and do the work. It's just absolutely required now that you do this. Because of all this opportunity, it's also added a ton of noise to the system, right? So you've got Amazon, which has virtually limitless, infinite shelf space, which means you are not going to get found. There's no marketing engine strong enough to shout loud enough so that you'll be heard above that noise. You've got to forge deep connections with an audience. And how do you do that? You do that through a content strategy. I talk a lot about this in my blog, and I've written a lot of articles on this. So please head over to michaelboese.com so you can learn what is a content strategy for authors and why it's so important in today's world. I hope that you'll find it to be helpful, and thanks for tuning in today.